cell molecular biology for engineers was really crucial because that provided me the skills such as DNA extraction and polymerase chain reaction, which were really the fundamentals of the tests that we were doing. Also, engineering analysis gave me data analysis skills, which were useful for just understanding the results I would get from the tests and also trying to optimize the systems.
I really liked biocompatibility and the immune system. That really piqued my interest for my career direction. Also, cell and molecular biology moved me into my first co-op. The fact that I knew how to work under the hood and had that experience was a big factor for them.
Our biocompatibility / immunology class was very beneficial in terms of just understanding the concept behind a vaccine and how it works in the body and how you need to produce it.
My favorite course still is probably the cellular and molecular biology, in which in the lab we get introduced to cell culture, and that has pretty much driven my entire co-op search and my future in general. So
I would say a lot of the lab classes really helped out, being able to explain what projects you're working on, types of equipment such as like LabVIEW and SolidWorks. I used in my co-op actually, so those classes are really helpful.
So the goal of the lab was to be able to record the action potential of the worm, and from the head to tail and then tail to head, and then using that we were able to find the velocity of the action potential and the conduction.
I'd say this experiment would be relevant because if you wanted to move on to like studying action potentials in like a human, where a prosthetic would be attached to like somebody's arm, we would want to be able to map out how action potentials change when you have a different stimulus in a different location.
Nate is going to go ahead and look over to 3.2, and the program will measure the voltage change. Then he'll look back and we'll see what happens. Possibly it could be used to diagnose different types of seizures, whether they're physiological or induced.
You can also use it to measure your reaction time to something. So if someone's like having difficulty like picking up like a light turning color, possibly concussion testing or something like that.